One of the largest giants in this space that is living in the shadows of XRP is XLM. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, if you are viewing this video right now and you are not following me on all socials, you are missing out. Go into the description below and follow me on all socials to never miss a future update. And also join the free Discord as well to get access to a bunch of information. Guys, it's free. It's literally free, and there's a ton of information in there. It will help you crush this cycle and take a ton of profits. I'm the only one out here giving you guys all of this information for free. And no, I'm not selling you on the used car. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Now, with that in mind, XLM, the little brother, if you will, to XRP. It's been living in the shadows for so long. Everyone is just completely overlooking it. And I'm looking at XLM and Stellar, and I'm just like, I don't see how XLM doesn't become a massive giant in the space. With everything building up and happening on the network, I just don't see how XLM isn't trading well over $1 plus this cycle. We're going to talk about it. Let's start off with the validation cloud, which now supports Stellar Org, Horizon Archive nodes. Our archive nodes maintain a complete history of the Stellar network, allowing devs to query historical ledger data, transaction details, and account states. This is going to help developers on the actual network develop faster, develop without, having a lot of issues, things like that, have access to all this data, have access to everything that they need in order to actually build on Stellar as well in a very efficient way. So I'm actually very excited about this. Now, talking about developers, one stat that I have been watching for whenever it comes to DeFi Llama is not even just TVL. Obviously, TVL on Stellar can definitely improve. We also have that almost $15 million with Franklin Templeton with RWAs. But outside of that, DeFi TVL is a little bit lackluster when it comes to Stellar. But I do think that that's going to change, especially with a lot of the smart contracts, which we will get to here in a second. But one thing that I have been focused on is the core developers and also the commits on Stellar. Guys, this thing has been in an uptrend ever since roughly 2022. And currently speaking, if we go just back to July, 1,570 commits, 56 developers, not too bad. And now, as we do start to see more support around developers on Stellar, I do think that this is going to increase drastically. So I'm actually very excited about this. Now, also one thing that I have been focused on when it comes to Stellar is the tokenization of assets, because as we really look at Franklin Templeton, yeah, they are a big name. And considering the fact that almost most of their total value locked is on Stellar, I do think that it proves just how big Stellar actually is. Now, outside of this, let's go over here to tokenized assets on Stellar. Now, I've included this on multiple occasions whenever I do talk about Stellar, but 550 million plus tokenized assets, 475,000 plus crypto ramps, 180 plus countries. Guys, Stellar is an absolute giant. I don't even need to tell you guys that. Just take a look at what Stellar has become in a very short amount of time. I mean, I remember talking about Stellar back in 2021, 2022 as well. I vividly remember Stellar back in 2022 when we started to hear about the DeFi push and, Sorbonne and stuff. Yeah, now it's a completely different picture when it comes to Stellar. They truly etched their name now in this space as a complete giant that will make a ton of noise once we start to see altcoins really shine. Stellar cannot be avoided. Stellar cannot be forgotten. Everyone is always looking at Ripple and XRP. It's now time to focus on Stellar and XLM as well. Outside of this, let's go over here. So the DeFi push on Stellar with, smart contracts launching. This happened back in March 19th specifically. This was when Sorbonne, the smart contracts platform on Stellar, went live. Mind you, this happened back in March. Okay? Just recently, from Lumen Loop, we have 1,000 smart contracts now deployed to Stellar mainnet. Guys, this was at the end of July. 1,008 smart contracts. At the end of July. It is now August 4th, And guys, we're over 1,314 smart contracts now. That is insane. Now, as we really look at the smart contract specifically, it's at 907. If we go back over here, this was at 789. So this just continues to push and push and push. And even more recently, when we come down here to some of the contracts created, a lot of this did happen at the end of July. Now, yes, this is coming back down to like ground zero, but I am expecting this to start pushing even higher once we start to see more developers coming over to the network and once we start to see all of that development really kind of paying off. Now, talking about developers, talking about some projects coming to the network, guys, we also have now been witnessing some big names coming over to Stellar. For an example, Huma Finance, introducing PayFi, the new frontier of RWA. As the first PayFi network, Huma powers financing of global payments with instant access to liquidity anywhere, anytime. This is very exciting. Now, here we actually have a full breakdown of what they're actually doing here. So, PayFi is the creation of new financial markets around the time value of money. On-chain finance can enable new financial primitives and product experiences that are impossible in traditional or even Web 2 finance. Financing is the essential foundation for major payment ecosystems such as credit cards, 16 trillion, trade finance, 10 trillion, and global payments pre-funding 4 trillion. PayFi leverages blockchain and stablecoin technologies to redefine these giant industries. PayFi is a catalyst for real-world impact. ARF1, all of these projects, by the way, are on Stellar, transforms cross-border payments with on-chain liquidity surpassing 1.6 billion in volume. Rain Cards offers USDC-backed corporate cards for Web3 teams. NCashOfficial enables telecoms to settle roaming invoices on-chain. PayFi introduces new use cases. Instant RWA settlements. RWA platforms take days to settle. A liquidity layer enables instant settlements. Deepen financing. Deepen and PayFi enables exchanging the cost of building infrastructure with future value, accelerating adoption. To enable such innovations at scale, we propose the PayFi stack, an open stack designed to build compliant payment financing solutions and advocate industry leaders to optimize solutions to meet the unique needs of PayFi. And I'm actually very, very excited about this. And even down here, we also have in the past 2 years, RWAs like tokenized T-bills have gained traction, growing to 2 billion in TVL. However, with declining rates, the ecosystem needs a new sustainable value driver. And here we have, some things around PayFi, which I basically just read over. PayFi is set to take off. Stablecoin adoption is rapidly shifting the global payments landscape. All major payment companies are embracing crypto. This leads to a pivotal moment that's giving rise to PayFi to drive superior experiences than its traditional alternatives. To foster the PayFi movement, we plan to organize 2 ongoing events and welcome you all to join us. They do have a Spaces and also a Summit, but this is coming to Stellar. I'm actually very excited about this. I think that this is a huge innovation. I think that this is going to be a game changer as well. Just taking a quick look at their website, guys, this thing looks solid. Considering the fact that whenever we look at a project, we always look at UI, we look at design. This is what you want to see. This is extremely high quality. And also, if you wanted to explore this a little bit more, you guys are more than welcome to, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. But this is just the quality of projects that are actually building out and coming to Stellar through Soraban, for an example. And also, more projects like Aquarius as well are launching on Stellar. Now, this is actually AMMs, Automated Market Makers. DeFi on Stellar is about to wake up in a large way. And by the way, this is what Aquarius looks like. You can check out the pools. This is what the pools look like. This is what Swap looks like as well. Very simple, very clean, very straightforward as well in terms of the UI. Love their site. Love how simple this is. This is exactly what you want to see. And again, this is the types of projects that are launching out on Stellar right now and going live. And there's so much more happening as well. We also have the PayChant. This is our recent integration of the Stellar Anchor platform, brings seamless USDC on and off ramping capabilities to all wallets and apps within the Stellar Org ecosystem. This is just another integration, another one that you could add on to the list. Again, expansion after expansion, move after move, all pressure behind the price chart. And I know that the price chart right now is not that great. I know that the prices around altcoins are not that great, but remember that all of these great announcements, all of these big moves happening, it's all pressure that's just building and building and building and building, just waiting to blow. And that's when we start to see the big moves to the upside on a lot of these altcoins. And to wrap this really up, considering the fact that we are now starting to see a lot more on and off ramping, capabilities being improved on Stellar and even expanding on. Check this out. Stellar having more on and off ramps than any other chain is just one reason building is better on Stellar, which is another big deal around the fact that if we go back over here to Stellar and we actually look at the developers, I do think that this is going to continue to grow and grow and grow because of not only the on and off ramps, but also the efficiencies. But here we have 1.7 million total commits, 494 active monthly devs, 9,610 monthly commits as well. These are up 91% and 124% as well. I'm telling you guys, if you're not focused on Stellar right now, you are missing out on a very big giant in the making. I truly do believe that the ROI on XLM is much better than XRP. I've mentioned this on multiple occasions. In the short term, I do think that XLM could perform better than XRP, considering the difference in market cap, considering the difference in supply as well. But also, Stellar is growing rapidly. I'm not saying that XRP and XLM are, competing and that one's better than the other. I'm not going to tell you guys that. I'm just going to say one thing. If you have XRP, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of XLM as well. I think everything that we're now starting to see from a lot of these projects like Stellar is just more confirmation of how big the underlying asset will be. And in my opinion, especially with DeFi initiatives being taken now and with a lot of these smart contracts coming to the network, it's only a matter of time until XLM starts to grow rapidly, not only in, use, but also value, users coming over, buying and selling it, trading it, utilizing it for DeFi protocols. The AMMs are a game changer. We noticed how big they were on, the XRP ledger. I think that they will be even bigger on XLM because Stellar has been a home for most retail users as well. So I think that this is going to be a game changer. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.